Hi guys, and welcome to Jen's Happy Home. I'm really excited to share my Halloween house tour with you guys. I've done a few house tours, but I have not yet done Halloween, and I love Halloween. If you follow my channel, you know I already have a bunch of Halloween related videos, and I'm really excited to share with you how I decorate my house for Halloween. So I really hope that you enjoy touring Jen's haunted home. During this house tour, I will be taking you through many of the rooms in my house, and if you're watching through the month of October, every Monday I am sharing some kind of like ghost stories that myself and my children and my family and friends have experienced in this house. As I bring you through the rooms of my house, I will try to remember to mention the rooms that I am talking about in my upcoming series of ghost stories on my channel. It's going to be Jen's Haunted Home, and every Monday I am going to share a little ghost story with you guys. So if I think of it, I will try to remember to mention those rooms to you as I am bringing you through the house. I'll start here in the entryway. Here is Bob, our butler. We've had him for many years now. He was actually an anniversary gift from my aunt because she knows how much I love Halloween, and we have a big Halloween party every year, so I really love putting him out for Halloween. He's lots of fun. And then on the door here, I have this out of candy sign that I purchased at Target, and on the flip side, it just says trick or treat, and I have another one in the dining room. I just think it's really cute, and eventually we do end up running out of candy, so I thought it was a cute little sign to put on the front door if we needed to do so. And here I have a scarecrow that I purchased from Avon a really long time ago, and he's fiber optic. He's really cute, just sitting there on our little table. And over here I just have miscellaneous items that I purchased over the years from the dollar store. And then our mantle is really cool. I love all of the busts that sit on top here. They're really creepy and fun, and so these little images in the mirror are my reminder to mention to you guys some of the rooms that we've had experiences in, and I am sharing all of those stories with you throughout October. So this is the entryway of our house, and there was something that happened right here in our entryway. So if you want to check out those videos, that will be coming up this October. But I do love these little window clings. They were actually called mirror clings from the dollar store, and I think they look really cool in the mirrors. Here I just have a corner shelf, and I have some framed pictures of my children when they were younger, dressed up for Halloween. So here we have my daughter Madison when she dressed up as Cinderella, my daughter Emily when she was Snow White, and then my son, sorry, there's like a glare, you can't really see it very well. He didn't really have any super cute Halloween costume pictures, so I just thought that was a really cute fall picture of him that I put out. This old beat up witch was from my first trip to Salem, Massachusetts. They were having a craft fair, and I picked that up. I love it. Even though it's beat up, I just think it's still super cute, so I put it out every year. And then on our rocking horse, I have a little stuffed pumpkin. Also by the front door, I have this really cute candy bowl. It says Munchies for Monsters, and actually I have had this since, I want to say before we were even married. I had this like in my hope chest. So now we'll move on to the other side of our entryway. I have this really cute scarecrow, and I just change up the saying on his sign throughout the holidays. So right now it just says boo, and then it'll say gobble gobble as it gets closer to Thanksgiving. I think he's really cute. And right next to him I have a little fall pumpkin centerpiece. And then I just have this really creepy flying vampire. And then I have this guy here. Let's see if I can get him to talk.
We have been waiting for you. Yes, come closer. Come right up this way.
think that's really cool and creepy. And then as we loop around here, this is our secretary where I just keep all of our mail, and I'm just using an old trick-or-treat bucket to corral all of our mail in. And then I just have a couple little accent pieces. I have this, which I think I purchased at Michael's last year. Then over here on this side of the room, there's this big mirror, and I just have a Happy Halloween sign that I picked up at Target last year. And I recently purchased this big orange bow at the Dollar Tree just to dress up the mirror a little bit. I think it looks pretty. Heading into our dining room, we have another mantle over here. And there's my reminder. There's a witch applique on the mirror there. We do have a story pertaining to this room as well. And on the mantle, I put out some candy corn in this little M&M like haunted house that I got a while back. This Gooey Goodies vampire is so cute. I actually got that from Avon a while ago. And then we went to a masquerade party last year, and the masks were so pretty, I decided just to keep them and put them out as Halloween decor. Here is my Mickey and Minnie countdown to Halloween. I love this. I think it's really cute. If you ever have an opportunity to go to Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party in Disney World, totally try to do it. It's amazing and so much fun. And then here's just another mask from the masquerade party. I don't know how I ended up with two, but I did. I probably couldn't make up my mind and purchase both, but they're really beautiful and nice to put out. And then I have this little garland of wooden pumpkins, and the little tin cat and scarecrow hanging there were all purchased from a craft store a while ago. And then the black wooden cat in the background was a gift from my father. And then this scarecrow is like 25 years old or more. I don't even know. It was a decoration that was in our house when I was younger, and I just think it's really cute. And I actually remember we got that from QVC. And then on top of my china cabinet here, I just have some leaf garland that I purchased, I believe at the dollar store, and I have a couple of little black cat decorations. And on this side of the dining room, I have this little pumpkin that lights up that I purchased at the Dollar General this year. I also have this spells book, which I purchased on our last trip to Salem, which was last year, and it was so much fun. And it's the book from the movie Hocus Pocus. If you're familiar with that movie, you know, this is a replica of the spell book. And then this skeleton statue I purchased at Target at 90% off at the end of the season last year. And it's really cute. I'll try to give you a closer look where the lighting is better. But it's just this big ceramic statue, and I got a really great deal on it. I think it was only a couple of dollars when I purchased it after Halloween. And I just think this looks cute all put together right here on top of this little storage area that I have in the back of my dining room. And then on top of our buffet table, I have all of these pumpkins that I purchased over the years, and I just thought it would be cute to kind of put them all together and make almost like a little pumpkin patch over here. So they're just the typical plug-in light up pumpkins. This one here just has a votive candle in it. This I got a while back, and I think it's really cool because it's like a pirate theme and it's fiber optic. It's very pretty. And then again, this is the sign that I purchased, I think it was from Target last year. It might have been from Kohl's. That has the flip side that says out of candy. And a couple of pumpkins from the dollar store. And here is our little treat stand where I just throw some random candy on there, and then I just have a couple of little pumpkins. And I love the way my little pumpkin patch looks here on our buffet table. And our dining room table is still a work in progress here for me. I'm not sure if this is how I'm going to keep it. I had a beautiful black lace tablecloth that went over the red, and it had like cobwebs and things on it, but I can't find it. So I picked this up from the dollar store. It's just that like kind of ripped up and shredded looking material. And these I got, I want to say from Target, but it was many years ago. And I have the vampire, and on this side I have a Frankenstein. And I like to put these out when I have a party and just like put dishes of food and stuff on them. I have some antique candle holders, and then I just stuck in these bone candlesticks. And the centerpiece here is a spooky old tree, and that was another Avon find. And over here on this little tea cart, I just have another countdown to Halloween. And this is a candle holder that I got at Yankee Candle a couple of years ago. And then over here is just one of my favorite pictures of Madison when she was a baby. I just think it's so adorable. So that is everything that I have on our little tea cart. And underneath it, I just have an antique tea set. And here is another sign that I picked up at the Dollar General as we're heading into the living room area. I have a runner here that says Happy Halloween, and I filled up this antique fruit bowl with random pumpkins that I've collected over the years. So it's just kind of a mishmash of different little pumpkins that I've accumulated over my years of decorating for Halloween. And on this fireplace, I don't have very much. I kind of change up my flowers for the season, so I have more fall type flowers, just, you know, darker colors. Over here I have another one of these little accent pieces from Target. I think they're so pretty. And this is something that I picked up from Hershey Park a while back, just a little Hershey kiss that says Autumn Greetings. A little carousel horse. And on our lamp over here, I have these cutout owls that I just stick right on the lamp, and they look really cool at night because it just kind of illuminates. Here is a photograph of my two older children when they were younger, and they dressed up as a witch and a vampire, so I thought that was just really cute, so I keep that picture out every year. This was a favorite candle of mine last year from White Barn. It's called Autumn Day, but for some reason this year I'm not really loving it. I don't know why. I guess you change, I don't know, but I'm not crazy about it this year, but I'm using it up anyway. And then this pumpkin head that I picked up at a craft store. On this lamp I have another cutout owl, and you can just see how cool that looks. I think it just is a fun touch for Halloween decor to stick those little appliques on your lamps. And I am also using an old trick-or-treat bucket to stick my plant in. And of course we try to keep it fun, being that we have small children still, so we have one of those dollar store Klingons in the mirror. From different angles it looks cool, and then in other angles it just looks like a Klingon. But I just think they're pretty neat. And this is another one of the rooms that will be featured in my upcoming ghost stories. On top of this mantle I have again an old photograph of my older children when they were a witch and a vampire, so cute. And a couple more little knickknacks that I picked up over the years, and then I just dressed up the mantle with some garland. And then on our couch here I have these pillows that I picked up at the dollar spot in Target. The witch I purchased this year from the Dollar General, and the pillow is actually a pillow that I purchased from Kohl's, and I just flipped it around the other side. And on our end table is a skull that I purchased at the Dollar Tree probably about 5 years ago or more, and it was actually the perfect size for me to stick my plant in, so I just went ahead and put my plant in there. And a few years back Target was selling these nutcrackers for Halloween, and I thought they were really cute. And then on our organ here, of course we have this creepy hand like it's playing the organ, and a couple of little items that I picked up years ago at the Dollar Tree. And actually some of these things used to be or I had previously used as trophies for our Halloween party, and I just wrote on there sexiest costume with a black Sharpie. So this is something that I used one year. Last year I used these really cool skulls. They're pretty heavy too, and they have like a little candle inside, so they illuminate. And I like to give away prizes that I think people can possibly use again or use to decorate in their homes. Here's another one, and I think I also had one that had like a gold skull head. So I thought those were cute prizes for last year. And I have this crow that has the spooky light up eyes. So now we will head into the kitchen. I am using some old buckets and things that I previously had to corral my paper plates, and I have a bunch of the little water bottles in this little tin bucket. I think that's really cute, and it makes it easy for the kids to just grab a bottle of water when they're headed out. On my table here, I have another candle that I purchased, and this one is really nice. This is the Pumpkin Woods, and I believe that was also from White Barn. And I have a couple of little pumpkins there, and a runner that I believe was from Kohl's. And I also think that this little beaded mat was from Kohl's as well. It's really nicely made. I love it. And it's really nice to keep out for the entire fall season. And again, using whatever I have laying around the house to kind of corral things. I have our dog treats in this old bucket. And I believe it was last year, Kimmy from She's in Her Apron featured these on her channel, and basically it was a website that you could go to and you could purchase these photographs and just have them printed out for you at Staples, which is what I did very inexpensively, and it's just really cool. I love the way that it looks in our kitchen, and I love that it says it's just a bunch of Hocus Pocus, because Hocus Pocus is one of my favorite Halloween movies, so I just love it. I have my black cat kitchen towel, and it's really cute and special to me because it really looks just like our black cat with the white belly. And I love changing out our kitchen mugs for the holidays, so I have all of my Halloween mugs out. Most of them were purchased at Marshall's last year, and then I have a couple of older ones, and here is another souvenir that I purchased from Salem when we had gone last year. I have my Be Very Afraid sign. And then here is my coffee station that I have set up, and the sign is just cocoa, coffee, and tea. And then I have these little like candy dishes that I put tea and hot cocoa packets in. And then this is our coffee pot. So when we have our Halloween party, the coffee will already be made, and the other side brews hot water. So there'll be hot water for cocoa or tea, and coffee available for guests. And then I'll just have some candy trays out. This year I'm really taking advantage of all of my glass cabinets and displaying things in there as well. So again, I have another one of those little cards that hang. A wooden postcard from Salem, Massachusetts with a witch on it. And then way up here, it's just a sign that says, what happens at the Halloween party stays at the Halloween party. And I just put some garland of leaves around it. And I stuck some rats and spiders and things around the kitchen just to make it creepy. Over here I have another wooden postcard of a black cat and a couple of little knickknacks. And then hanging in our window is this cute garland of just like witches' clothing hanging. And of course I have this little devil. It's the solar activated devil. And on our kitchen sink, there is a black cat soap dispenser, which was from Kohl's. And this, I believe it's supposed to be a candy dish that I got at the Target dollar spot this year, but I'm using it to keep my sponge in. And I just think it looks really nice on the kitchen counter here by the sink. And right over here in the corner of the kitchen underneath where I typically put our weekly menu is this really cute picture that the frame I actually got at a thrift store, and I also put together this little vase with fake flowers from a thrift store when I did the $5 Goodwill challenge that Hillary from My So-Called Home does every year for every season pretty much. So that was a really fun thing to do, and I was so happy that I found this picture frame, and you can see there's a picture of my daughter Madison there in a little witch costume from a year ago. So I thought that looked really good, and it's just a cute little area of the kitchen now. And then I'll just show you our bathroom that is in our kitchen. Here is the doorknob, just a little rubber skull. And I kind of have a witch theme in the bathroom, so our hand towel says the witch is in. And over here, there's another sign, the witch is in, you've been warned. And then I just have all these little witch hats going around the mirror. I have a couple of those like appliques that you put on the windows, and I just put the masquerade masks right over my photographs here of the Victorian women. And then on the window I have some little witchy kind of things, some willy-nilly wand dust and a little witch's boot and potions and things like that. And right above the toilet is where I keep the extra toilet paper in a trick-or-treat bag that my son used for Halloween when he was like 3 years old. But it perfectly fits 2 rolls of toilet paper, and it fits very nicely on top of the toilet, so that is what I use it for every year. And oh, I almost forgot to show you guys. I bought this at Target last year, again when they had all of the Halloween stuff 90% off, and check this out, it's really cool. So every time you wash your hands, you can get some kind of a sound effect. So I just thought that was really neat. And then going up to the second floor, I have some trophies from previous parties that we hosted. And this really cute teddy bear, the 2 little teddy bears holding the jack-o'-lantern. And then over here on the settee, I just decorated it with a bunch of creepy spiders. And I have my little teddy bear down there holding a pumpkin. And finally, the last room in the house that I decorate for Halloween is our second floor bathroom. And because we usually go to Disney around Halloween time, either right before or right after typically, I kind of have a little bit of a Disney theme going on in here, and I love these that I just found on Amazon. It says Dead Men Tell No Tales, the Pirates of the Caribbean. It just reminds me of the ride. And I have my little Minnie Mouse soap dispenser there. Over here I just put together on a black plate that I had. I just put the skull and the skull topper on top of my Yankee Candle lavender candle. This is the last room to show. This concludes my Halloween house tour. I really, really love decorating for Halloween. I think it's so much fun, and I'm really happy with how everything fell into place this year. I just think everything looks really, really nice. So this concludes my Halloween house tour. I really hope that you guys enjoyed checking out my home and how I decorate it for Halloween. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and subscribe down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and follow me at Jen's Happy Home on Instagram. And don't forget to go ahead and hit that bell notification so that I can let you know every time I post an upcoming video, especially in the month of October, because I will be sharing a spooky ghost story with you every Monday, and it will all be things that we've experienced in this house. So I hope that you guys have a great October and a wonderful Halloween. Take care. Bye.